Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to mix in your car. For decades, people who have been making demos and records go out and do a car check. They'll print a CD, a cassette, or whatever they have. Now it's an MP3 and you put it on your phone and you head to your car just to see where you're at. It's like getting a fresh perspective. So there's some cool software out that will allow you to do this in real time without having to print your CD, and you can mix from your car. I'm going to show you a little of that. So to mix from your car, it's going to take a little bit of gear. I have an iPad set up with the Logic Pro Control software. Logic Control software, I think it's called. This allows me to sync between the two. It's very simple to sync up, but now when I'm in Logic, it changes what's happening on the iPad, and if I'm in the iPad, I can move around in Logic, and I have a transport, which is nice. I have access to plugins with Open Plugin, which is incredible. And everything's there. Now the problem with this is it doesn't have actual sound coming out of the iPad. So if I turn off the speakers here and hit play, I can control everything I want, but I'm going to have no reference point. So that's where the next piece of software comes in. So the next piece of software you need is called Audrey IO. It's an iOS plugin, so it'll work on your phone. It's a $25 app that will allow you to stream through your Wi-Fi whatever's coming out of your master bus. So for instance, on my master, where all the music gets piped through, drums, guitars, vocals, whatever, after you have your EQ, compressor, limiter, you'll go and you'll throw up your Audrey IO, and it'll start looking for its counterpart, which I have on the phone. So you set it up, they sync, and now you turn your volume down from your main speakers. When you hit play on your DAW, it's going to come out of your iPhone. And that's how we get it to the car. All right, I've got my phone, got my iPad. Phone has the Audrey IO software. It's all synced up, and I'm plugging USB into the car stereo, just like as if I was going to listen to a podcast or anything else. And then I've got Logic Remote on my iPad, and I could go ahead and just hit play. There it is. It's pretty surreal hearing like an unfinished mix that you can alter inside the car, but it's really great. So right away I could hear like, oh well, there's maybe too much bass frequency in the bass guitar, so I could go to the bass, which is listed at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I could call up the plugin, could open up the plugin. With the native Logic plugins like the EQ, you've got full graphic interface control. The other ones go to a more standard non-graphical interface, but you could still change frequencies and stuff. You just can't see gain reduction and some of the other meters. Go back in here. So the bass is tightened up, and that was really the only problem there. The kick drum was fine. The bass just had a little too much buildup. And hearing it in a different location just kind of was like, oh, that's what's wrong. Cool. So I could stop, and I'm good to go. You know, I wouldn't do too much inside the car, just tiny bits, especially when you're towards the end of the mix. It's really helpful. The Audrey IO software requires you to be on the same local Wi-Fi network as your DAW computer. So if you live in an apartment that you park far away, your house is kind of far away from where you park, you might have a little trouble, but I'm close enough to the studio that I get a little dropout every now and again, but it's not too bad, and it's definitely worth the trouble. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone out there, and see you soon.